you mean to continue? That's always a good way to approach the beginning of a brand new Clubs League season. How will they get on? Their fans will be right behind them. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And on the schedule, the opening chapter and the story of a new club season. How's it going to go, Stuart? And whipped into the box. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Lund. Kang. Bone. Not the pass he had in mind.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Bone. And he's through here. Chance with the chip. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Buckley. Or can they prize them open now? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Trying to open them up. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Good weight on that pass. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Boots. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, just over the bar. Seemed to catch it with the top of his head. Good opportunity, that. Fanny. Becker. Bone. And the ruling is offside here. And back now with Boucher. Vieira with it. And it's with John. Interesting pass. Very quick thinking there. Buckley. And that is how to block. Lowe has it.
Congratulations to today's
Mac.
lucky fan of the match.
Fanny.
Travis Holstein. Please
Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Showing a good reading of the game. Fanny. That's a good-looking ball. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff. So, a level contest. 1-1. Bone. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. And playing it through. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Becker. Oh, sloppy by the absolute mad lads. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And that'll be offside. Mack. Lund. Good looking pass. Cross fired over. No defensive resilience there. Well, the absolute mad lads now in potentially a dangerous position. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Takes the shot. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Buckley. And whipped into the box. And never quite had the header on the target. Ibrahim. Mack. Now, mad lads moving the ball forward. What can they do with it? Well, disappointing end to the move. Ready to break, perhaps. Determined to keep moving. Can they nudge in front? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, no stopping him. Opting for the chip. Oh, that's an expert piece of goalkeeping. Fingertips on the ball. Now sending it in. That's effective pressure. High up the pitch. Dangerous ball. But the keeper quickly off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Becker. And the absolute mad lads finding space on the flank. Can he put it in? Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Wirtz. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. That's not a bad ball. Well, the post getting in the way there. And so it is. The first half story has been written. So, all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? Untidy in possession. Low. Fanny. And the lads have it back. Can she find the right pass? Becker showing a great defensive instinct. Well, that one has promise. Well worked piece of pressing. Lund. Demir. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Al-Shamrani. And danger averted. Well read. Mack. Oh, good-looking pass. Well, they have the ball again.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
And And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Now, Mad Lads could get in behind the defence. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Al-Shamrani. Vieira with it. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Really good interception. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Becker. Good-looking move. And wonderful defending there.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Might lead to a chance. Really good build-up, but no end product. Last touch gives them a throw-in. Made it look routine, but read it well. Mack. And the through ball. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off her line early. And credit due, a good intervention. Well, that's asking for a caution. Good attempt. Well, it was a bold effort from there, and it could have gone in.
And you won't see too many better strikes than that one.
And a good Mad Lads move in the making. Oh, useful ball. Can he? Well, he was close to goal, but that's a moment he would like to erase from history. And buying them time.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
Unable to keep the ball. Good weight on that pass. Bone. Lopez. Really getting stuck in. Can he put it away? Going for the chip. Should score! And couldn't put it away. They might have to pay the price for that.
Well, he's made a real mess of that. That really should have been the winner.
And winning it back. Wirtz. And a goal here might be the clincher. Real chance. Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
And take it away. Lund. And a good-looking ball. And denying them from point-blank range. An opportunity in the air for them.
Wow, what a reflex save that was.
Playing it in. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. They'll repeat the trick, corner again. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, threat over for now. Can he finish? Oh, not safe yet. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
What's the verdict going to be? And it will be a second bookable offence. He's off.
Well, they're a player down. The manager must be absolutely furious.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
chance to be a record breaker. One more goal required to make history, to become the club's all-time leading goal scorer. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. What are your expectations for today?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality. Some interesting match.
Now hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. He's driven in the corner. No-nonsense piece of defending. Not a great challenge. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Committed challenge. Oh, good strike. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. He might well be in hot water here. To 10, but don't write them off just yet. 1-0. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Moriwu. Villalba. Decent looking pass. Well, high quality defending. And Garcia now. Not troubling the keeper. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And look at this! Well, that stopped exactly what was required. Successfully cut out the pass. Can anyone stop him? Can he get them level? Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And what about the finish? That requires so much technical ability to get that right. What a goal that is.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Cross could be useful, and the threat was there, but the keeper did brilliantly. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. It is to be a throw-in. Beating his opponent with ease. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Kaya. Waited well, and that is offside. Got into position brilliantly. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And a goal! They would not let themselves get disheartened. Now they hold the lead.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Al-Shamrani. And back with Boucher. Playing with patience. Shaping to shoot. Oh, that's great defending. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, surely! They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Buckley. Vieira with it. Is it going to be? And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Will it happen for them? Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Trying to connect. Oh, big moment. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Has a goal! Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
And back now with Boucher. And unable to keep possession. Skipping away. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. But quick thinking defensively. Buckley. John. Cabrera. Danger building. Could pull one back here. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively.